Rukobore, Makokari, Mano, Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, Rukobore, Kariamano, Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, Rukobore, Makokari, Mano, Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, Rukobore, Kariamano. Dinta Jaravia, Ganabugabaya. Wemanadiga, Dinta Jaravia, Ganabugabaya. Ogano Churi, also coach, but an obagat in now. Ogago Churi, also coach, but an obagat in now.
Toma, my night was okay, very good. Thank you.
Brother Masikwala, Makine, Sike, Kiweli, Sigiro, Basabo.
Ukechuku, Ezeilo.
Ezio, Emma, Esene, Madam Makiweli, Imanabu Kage, Makiwe, Esendelu, and the only Nekero Sabo. Do her well, Borabo, and we can do us all. Do her well, do her well, Borabo, and we can do us all. Sabo.
Thank you. Francis Ututu. Breaking news: the criminals in South Africa on Radio Biafra as the original government. Seriously? Oh my God. Let me stop this music. Let me listen to this gossip this morning. I don't know whether it's this gossip we're going to talk about this morning. Honestly, this is funny. Well, it entered my topic this morning, and even though my time is short, and I have good news for us. I've been in this garden for like 20 minutes, struggling with my new internet. So how is the internet working? I have an outdoor internet now. They supplied me with a key. You know, I have a new internet provider. So the same internet I'm using at home. So the same internet, they gave me a key, which I will be using outdoor. So it's a welcome development. Even I'm paying more, but I think it's better. It's better. So I can do everything I'm doing at home with my laptop outdoor with the key. So because it's a new device, I was struggling with it. I'm not used to some of these gadgets. But I said I'm not going to ask anybody. I said I'm not going to ask anybody. I want to do it by myself. And for the past 20 minutes, I've been struggling with it, but I got it right. The internet is working. I lost some time, but it's okay. Even if it's only this, even if it's only this gossip this morning from my own brother Chukova, it is okay. All right, but before I go to that gossip, I want to tell us very quickly. I titled this Disclaiming the Disclaimer, Nigeria. Hey, what a joke. Now we want to disclaim Nigeria because Nigeria is a nation of disclaimer. Disclaimer. You know, when Biafra Unite called in yesterday and told me that this particular truthful testimony of a man who paid 100 million bloody naira. 100 million. He paid to terrorists that are being supported by Nigeria military, which everybody knows. He granted a press conference to Channels News, to Silverbird News, and to Tinubu News. Then he was called aside by the military, who are supposed to take advantage of the trauma, the things that the man went through, and the man has evidence because he's even alive to tell his story. It's not everybody that's alive to tell the story. He's alive because he was able to pay 100 million naira. That only God knows where it came from poor people in the church, from friends and well-wishers, from maybe selling landed properties or houses. And 100 million naira was paid to terrorists that Nigeria army are in collude with. And the army called him aside, and then after giving him warning, they put out disclaimer. Now, I want to show you how we must continue to disclaim the disclaimer. For us, look, we have resolved that it is either we get this freedom or everybody will go down. You understand me? That is why, for me, every day, Monday to Monday, it is Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Monday to Monday. We can never be tired. It is not boring. It gives us more life. It fuels our energy. It fuels our resolve. It fuels our reason, our desire to live. Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. We talk about it. We call for it. We fight for it. We live for it. And we must get it. I say, read my lips. We must get it. Every structure is in place. Everything that we need is in place to get Biafra. And we must get it. We must. Okay, now I'm gonna play again that particular press briefing or press briefing of this prelate or this priest that they disclaimed. All right, share the screen. Share the screen. Okay, here it is. Please, if you are not hearing it, if it doesn't play out, please let me know. I don't have backup in my ear to know, please. Help me out this morning and make it very fast because we have about 10-12 minutes to do this very quickly. Okay.
What pains me most is that these people told us that they are going to bring, after buying enough weapons, they'll bring all those that have been put in disarray or driven away from Zamfara, Katsina, Zambisa Forest, that they are all coming to locate themselves in Igbo land, that there's no security in Igbo land, that they will come there and then they will deal with us. And that the dumb man was just flippant. Maybe he took something. He said, do you know Ibadan? Lagos Expressway? We are in all the bush there. We're everywhere there. We're also in the south. So we are waiting for the slightest signal. We will finish you people and take over this land. So they claim that Nigeria belongs to Fulani. They said it. That is why we are afraid of, I've been talking about this open grazing and this Roga. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They have a plan. And I accuse the soldiers who are not non-Christians. Some of them are Fulani. They are part of it. Because they are shooting these men. When our people wanted to comb the bush, the soldiers said, if you move a step, we'll finish you. Don't go there. So they know where the boys are. They know the location. And what they do is in the daytime, they use their cow to confuse people. Then after some time, the cows will go to rest and they take their gun and do the operation of kidnapping.
Good. Now you heard this man very, very clearly. I'm sure you did. Now let us go and hear another one. Let's hear another one. If they disclaim this one, Why have they not disclaimed this one? Tell me, please, if you are hearing it. Anytime you are not hearing it, let me know very quickly.
Anywhere you are in Biafra land representing Nigeria, carrying gun as a military, as a police, as any security agent in under Nigeria in Biafra land, Biafra does not belong to you. You are staying there illegally and you'll be treated like a terrorist. This is the order of the Biafra Republic government in exile and the Biafra de facto government in the homeland. Did you not hear former General T.Y. Danjuma say, if you do not rise up with arms and rely on Nigerian army, you will all die one by one.
So listen to T.Y. Danjuma. Listen very carefully.
Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one.
Carry gun, defend yourself. If you rely on Nigerian military, you are all going to be killed and you will die. Only Biafra people under this government in exile understood the call of T.Y. Danjuma. He was a general. Do you know better than him? He served Nigeria, fought Biafra war against Biafra people. He is a man who stood up once upon a time and spoke the truth without fear. Today, we understand him very well because we know exactly what is going on. If you think that all this shooting gun in Biafra land, blocking road and making checkpoint, instilling fear and asking people to hands up while they are going on their daily activities will bring us down, believe me, you are joking. The harder you come on us, the harder we go. We'll continue to defend ourselves under international law until the Biafra Declaration and beyond that. The time you kill people and go free is gone. Biafra land will be defended ruthlessly like never before.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister. Thank you very much. Now, the question is, you heard T.Y. Danjuma there, and you heard the prelate. Is there anything different from what the prelate said and the T.Y. Danjuma? Now, let me even leave T.Y. Danjuma, and then let me leave the prelate. How many of us remember when David Cameron, was it David Cameron or Gordon Brown, one of the prime ministers of the UK? These are the founding fathers of the zoo. The founding fathers. One of the, I think it must be David Cameron. He said Nigeria is fantastically corrupt. He said it to the impostor. You know, he said it to Buhari when Buhari was still alive, I think. He said it. Nigeria is fantastically corrupt. When he asked Buhari, Buhari said, it is true. If your founding fathers have said that you are fantastically corrupt, why did they not lay a disclaimer? There was no disclaimer. There was no disclaimer on T.Y. Danjuma. There was no disclaimer on David Cameron. Now, how about the Navy officer? I am still looking for that video. Somebody should help me, send me the link again of that video of that Navy officer that came on Channels Television to expose how army chiefs are involved in Boko Haram. The people they know. He said it on Channels Television. That video has amassed over almost 2 million viewers. Was there a disclaimer? It was live on Channels News. Till today, we didn't even see that man again. I don't even know whether that man is still there alive. There was no disclaimer. But a priest who was actually kidnapped, he experienced the torture. He experienced the reality of that thing that Danjuma talk about, of that thing David Cameron talk about, of that thing that many of them have talked about, that there was no disclaimer. The Igbo Biafran priest that was actually a victim, his own testament was disclaimed by the same people that committed this evil. How about the governor of Zamfara State, who on Channels Television said recently, and the video is still there, that you know the people that after they arrest Boko Haram suspect, the authority from Abuja will release them. And that they know that many of the officials in the government are involved in the Boko Haram thing. And that over 14 local governments in Zamfara are under the control of Boko Haram. Was there a disclaimer? Is there a disclaimer? No. How about the immediate of Kaduna, El-Rufai, who told us on the news live that more than half or some parts of Kaduna are under the control of Boko Haram bandits? Was there a disclaimer? The answer is no, because they know. How about the fact-finding mission that was carried out on the military, that actually indicted the military? We all listened to it. One of the ladies, one of the northerner lady that said it recently in a video, that was it a commission or whatever that was carried out to investigate what is happening in the north? She said Boko Haram involvement were all connected with the military. The military were indicted. Do you know what it means to be indicted? They were convicted. They were actually, involving in that Boko Haram terrorism activities. The military. Was there a disclaimer? The answer is no. And then why is it that you Nigerians, you over 200 million zombies are there seeing all these things happening, and yet a man who was part of this particular, a man who was involved in it directly, a victim, his testimony and testament of what he went through was disclaimed, and the man silenced after they collected 100 million. All of you are looking. And the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic is going very hard on these terrorists, making sure that that particular thing they did to that man did not repeat itself again in Biafra land. And we're ensuring that Biafrans are safe. The whole of the army of the zoo are all in Biafra land, going after every youth, trying to bombard. Are you listening to me? Where are the disclaimers? You disclaiming bingos. Where are the disclaimers? I'm asking you. Where are the disclaimers? We are ready for Nigeria. We will make sure Nigeria will never rise again. We will make sure Nigeria will never terrorize our people again. We will make sure that the terrorist government of Nigeria will never rear its ugly head against our people forever. Do not worry yourself about all this nonsense that Zama are doing. All these criminals on the ground negotiating with Nigeria. Can you imagine this thing I'm hearing? I'm just shocked seeing that they have gone to the extent of actually acknowledging the Nigerian government officially. Did you see what Chukoma actually, the news he broke for us this morning? Look at that. That these criminals, you call DOS, gathered together yesterday on Radio Biafra to agree on regional government. And that this bed bug who has been shouting, Simon Ekpa is working for Nigerian government, he's working for Fulani government, actually said is a welcome development. Now you can see, now you can smell the coffee. Now you know the need for you to stand gidigbam behind this government. Yesterday, it was a fantastic outing in Holland. Our Prime Minister, while addressing the world, comparing this the meeting or what can I call it now in Ukraine, about Ukraine, how Ukraine have the right to defend themselves, and how what happened in Ukraine or what is happening, that people all over the world have their right to defend themselves. And then when that was said, our Prime Minister took advantage of it to tell us that Biafrans are fighting a just cause and nobody can contest that. And while he was saying that, he broke down. He didn't break down per se, but he actually, emotionally expressed himself towards the happenings. That emotional expression of my Prime Minister actually signaled the fact that he is determined to fight this just cause, that the suffering of the people of Biafra can never ever happen again under his watch. He remembered the pain our people went through. He remembered the torture we went through. And all these miscreants, criminals, underground sewage rats can never be succeeded to use the peace summit, they will never succeed to use them to undermine what our prime minister is doing. So do not see it say, no, he didn't cry. He broke down emotionally. Emotionally. Sometimes it happens to me. But I want to tell you, we are the strongest species Biafra has ever produced. These Biafrans you see, we are the strongest, most hardcore, hard nuts that Biafra has ever produced. So that is why hit us from the left, right, and center, we are still standing. We're still standing. That's why you see our prime minister, all the bullets coming, he takes it. He takes it and he dusts it off his body and he moves on with determination to restore Biafra. You see? So when you compare all the things happening around you, you will have a reason to make sure supporting our prime minister, supporting Biafra Republic government in exile must be your priority. Every effort to destabilize what we are doing, it has been ongoing for the past 3 years. Since they saw that we are about to succeed. And it will continue to happen until Biafra will be restored. And the thing is that at the end of the day, you're going to see some spiritual happenings around Biafra. Some people will go to bed, they will not wake up. Some people will be walking the way, they will slump. Some people will drink otapia, and it will happen to them. Some people will fall into a gutter, fall into a ditch. It will happen dramatically. One thing you must be rest assured of is this. This Biafra that is being restored, the ungodly will never be found in it. I'm telling you, at the nick of time, very close to it, all these ungodly demonic agents, you will see them disappear. Some of them mysteriously, some of them it will happen evidently before you, but none of them will enter Biafra to corrupt it. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told you that Biafra is the kingdom of heaven on earth, it is the truth. Everything happening now is evidence to it. Some of them that will, try to maneuver their way, out of, subtlety to enter Biafra. Biafrans who have identified them right now will give them the judgment they deserve. Because we are not going to allow any Sambala to bias. We're not going to allow any demonic Haman to enter Biafra with us. Biafra belongs to us. Biafra will enjoy, and no demon will corrupt it. So continue to disclaim all your disclaiming. We have already disclaimed you Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, and everybody that you are using against us in Biafra land. And Biafra we must get. Biafra must get. So my name is Raphael Chamaka Jere, Pastor Vam. Now you see how devil is, some of them answer Igbo name. You see, look at this one now. Look at him. And they will put Mazi. They put Mazi in the front of their name. And you would think that they are human beings. You don't know that Nketa Kahama. They put Mazi in front of their name and they are parading all over the internet. They are all people that will be used to complete hellfire before the gate of hell will be closed on them completely. They will be packed up into that oven, that hot baking oven, and it will be locked up. And they will never raise their ugly head again. Never again. So, and this is the last day the bingo will comment on my platform again, because I will first of all send him to hell from my platform, and he will never arise again. Never. Where is it? Where's the bingo? Will never arrive again. Thank you. Thank you. So it took me some time to do that, and I've done it. Thank you very much. So, Umuchineke, I'll see you later this afternoon. I'm happy that this gadget is working, so it's a plus for us, and we're going to enjoy it. And maybe when we come back in the afternoon, Chukwama, please give me the details. Let us laugh. Let us laugh at this bunkum, these evil agents of darkness. Let's laugh at them. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you. The Lord be gracious unto you and give you peace. I love you all, but Chukwu Kabiama loves you more. Ututu ọma ụmụ Chineke.
You don't say to mama, you don't read. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality, scan nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Started in 1804 by Utman Danfodio. Rinom go be to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Hausa, Marili and Pura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom. Yahweh must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is the scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They tried by the canories. These reckless Fulanis. They conquered the Lorraine. Fooling. They killing in Benue every day. Niger State and Plateau State every day. The whole of Middle Belt State every day. Our move, don't do. Say we move, but now we move. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is the scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. We know that they are the terrorists, like the man called Shegumi, terrorist. Gabe Sheva Dixinabemi, terrorist. Isa Ali Ibrahim Batami, terrorist. Boko Haram in the army, terrorist. They stop the people from farming, terrorist. Abu Bakr Malami, terrorist. Mainstream media swami, terrorist. Now we have more sellers than buyers. Information minister liar. Mr. like Mohammed and liar. The truth is Biafra hands fire. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Most I Jaja bless. Chukwuki Kabiama bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. They can come into Biafra land, one them run them out of the land, one them and run them out now. Yo, divided nations, decent, playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra, he comes away Biafra. Black people worldwide say Biafra, Marcus gave away. Biafra. You don't say to mama, you don't redo. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality, scan nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set my name the Kanu free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Started in 1804 by Utman Danfodio. Rinom go be to Sokoto. Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Hausa, Marili and Pura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom. Yahweh must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is the scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Most I Jaja bless Biafra. Chukwuki Kabiama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra.